was just sitting here thinking, cause they've been saying it in the Astro. They've been saying something about boring. They ain't talking about me though. Talking about boring. I think they're talking about these cycles everybody's stuck in this movie, whatever this is. I said, I've been telling them, yeah, everything is all boring. They ain't talking about me now. I'm forcefully put in a position to be like this. They can't be talking about me. Ain't no way in the hell they talking about me. But everybody I know, like in the street, everybody I know in the street, uh, I mean, everybody I know that did me like this, I know they bored. I know they bored. I thought we all just died and went to hell. That's what I thought, because hell is repetition. Because it's like these games y'all playing, I learned this in the street when I was young. For some reason, some of y'all on drugs and you very sexually active and you started doing this shit, but for some reason, this is the way life works. That's why people get out the street. If you are, that's why you steal folks' energy. Even if you steal somebody and steal their life, steal their lovers, steal their money, you still gonna be stuck. I'm telling y'all out there, go really put it to the test now. Whenever you started doing all this stuff, normally if you're doing all that, you got some kind of drug you own anyway. It's something you doing that you own. When you sacrificing folks, when you sleeping with random people, when you doing stuff, you got something. You probably drank too much. It's something you doing. Okay? I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be funny now. This shit is real now, because I had to do this in the street. That's the only way I can elevate. And what it is keep you in these cycles. So it don't matter if you steal everybody energy from you, you still gonna be the same old gossiper. You just gonna run around and talk about the person that you just robbed or did something to. You gonna still sleep around with different beds or whatever, however you got your little people you sleep with. You gonna do all the same stuff and you gonna burn your wheels now. You gonna sit there, you gonna just be burning wheels now. And it don't matter who life you steal. And it's almost like the only difference you got in your life is whoever life you stole. Otherwise, you still standing stagnant. You still gonna go around your friend, talk about folk, you talk about the person you robbed. It's the same shit. I realized that when I was in the street, and I was like, something ain't right. And that's when I realized that you gotta be sober to elevate for some reason. And I'm glad it's like that. You have to sober up and become, well, really, you gotta have a sound mind. To have a sound mind, you gotta be sober. Being sound minded is way more stronger and powerful than being sober. Being sound minded is really like being solid inside out. It's just like whoever got good parents, and especially like your grandparents. It's like you already know everything. You already look at how many old people in the world. No matter how they came up in the street or whatever. That's laid back now. Why did they get like that? And how did they get like that? Because they started realizing this stuff. You can't elevate. You can't. Life stays stagnated for some reason. When you do things low vibrational like that, you do not move. Now I'm telling you, your float be going around in circles, and y'all just ain't noticing it because you just when you see it like I see it, you be ready to settle down and get a family. Going to Lowe's and working on your house and working on your garden, you thank God that you could do something like that now. Instead of going around I'm telling you, because like in my family, like the wickedness that they were stuck in for so long, all they did was really gossip. After they got down on folks and did the same thing every day, all the time. Whether they fix cars or what, stay in the room, go around people, talk about folks. That's it. I'm telling you, it's like that for everybody who's sinned. And I saw it when I didn't even understand it fully until I went to I didn't understand it fully until I went to uh I didn't understand it fully until I went to what was it the spiritual side. And I seen how God will take your float and put it over there in somewhere. And it's like you'll go around this, the float just goes around in a circle. Yeah, you still be shopping. Yeah, you still be sleeping with folk, doing drugs. You still be doing all that, but your float just going around in a circle. Now bring it to the physical, and y'all gonna notice that yeah, y'all life is like that. You gotta fix all that stuff that you done to people. You gotta make stuff right, and for some reason you'll start elevating and moving forward in life. And it's like you gotta move upwards just to move forward. And y'all can't do it doing what y'all been doing. Y'all hurt yourselves, bro. I'm telling y'all, some of y'all so old doing this. Like, I started noticing this at 20, before I was 25. I was so ready to get out of the street. By the time I was 22, 23, I was ready to get away from the streets real bad. Because I noticed that you just can't move forward. You know what I'm saying? And these men out here, I ain't never really talking about men, but I'm finna start getting in y'all men. And men, it don't matter how positive a man is. As long as you're a woman, they'll tell you whatever they want to tell you to keep these cycles going. Some of them, and well, a lot of them actually. For me, back in the day, I don't know how they are now. That's why I always kept women around me, because men get weak when it comes to a woman. They have the right mindset, they have the right intention, they know exactly what they're supposed to do. But when it comes to a woman, they fade and fold like beach chairs. And I just quit doing business with them like that. But uh, I'm telling y'all, yeah, it's boring. It's hell yeah, it's boring. You do drugs and stuff when you're an addict. The simple way to look at it is to look at a addict. But I'm telling you, it works for anything. If you if you sexually active, all that, you want to move forward in life, you're gonna have to stop. You're gonna have to stop doing whatever wrong you're doing. Cause I'm telling you, I saw it in the spiritual. Cause I always wondered why it was like that in the physical. I was like, why you don't move forward? Cause you on the drug, you happy when you on your drug. Let's say you got a drug, you happy you on your drug, you do it out of moderation, you just love your drug. It don't matter. Your life ain't gonna move forward because that thing is so low vibrational. In order to move forward, you have to elevate higher to another ancestral realm. Like this ancestral realm, your ancestors, the higher vibration you go up, let's say archangels. The higher, let's say you're looking at angels, your guardian angel. Yeah, okay, let's say guardian angel. Well, you have to elevate up into a higher guardian angel in order for you to move forward in your life. So if you're doing low vibration stuff like drugs, robbing folks, and sacrificing folks, they gonna keep you, if not descend you to other angels, descending you to angels. They gonna keep you in that stagnated form. And I never knew what that was when I went over there in the spiritual. That's what it did. They put your float over here, and them ancestors literally, your guardian angel literally be dropping you. And as they drop you, you wind up in hell. Your body get worse, you get worse, everything about you get worse. Yeah, you still stealing money, yeah, you still doing nothing, but you ain't going nowhere. I'm telling y'all, think about it now.